Hello, myself Sahil Arora. So this is the present video presentation for the assignment number 4 for data social data mining techniques. So the topic of the this project is Azure Cognitive Services. We'll be doing image classification through using Azure Cognitive Services, which is Custom Vision AI. So let's see how it works. So we have selected for this project, we have selected the object type, which are metal objects, and they are under kitchenwares. So the process flow is we'll be creating a project in Azure Cognitive Services, which is Custom Vision AI, and after that we'll be adding some images related to the objects. In this project we selected forks and scissors as the metal object for the kitchenwares, and we'll be tagging them with the labels. And after that we'll be training the model. After training we'll be doing a testing. uh, for the testing we'll be doing two different we'll be selecting two different kind of images. One is which are similar to the objects, and other is some challenging images which are totally different from the objects. So this is how we're going to test the model. Let's see how this work. So this is my window of account on Custom Vision AI. So I have already created a project. If you want to start with a new project, you can go and start a new project here. And I'm going to open my project here, which is already created. And once it open, the first thing you need to do is to create a tags. So and on the very left side, you find the tags here. So I'm going to create three different tags here. One is Fox. So this is for the fork, and second is Caesar. That is for Caesars. Images which are related to Caesars and metal objects. So this is the common tag for both the objects. So the next thing is you need to add the images. Yeah, just go and click the add images button here. This will it will take you to the your local system. And here I have two folder. One is fork. So I'm gonna select all the images and open here. So I'm gonna give tag that is fork. It is also a metal object. So I'm putting here. So I have total 9 images here. So the next second is I need to add the images for the Caesars. So I need to go to the folder Caesars. I'm gonna select all the images here. So this is metal and this is also Caesar. The reason why I selected these two objects are they are actually very similar objects. They have like a kind of similar shape. You can see they have long legs here, and this kind of very challenging. And let's see how this model will be reacting on it. Right. So the second thing is we're gonna train this model. Here you can find a train button. Just click a train. We're going quick training. So this training will take about 4 to 5 minutes. So yeah, our model is trained now. You can see it's give the precise accuracy readings here. So it's 100% precise, 100% recall, and 100% AP. So let's see. Let's do a quick test on this. So to quick test, we'll go to this quick test here. So this is the window, and we have two options here. Either we can directly go to the internet and select the link of the image, and or you can go to the browser to open our local files. Okay, so let's first do the quick test with this images which we have already uploaded. So this is the image of a Caesar we have uploaded here. I'm gonna select this, and you'll find here the result. So it's a metal object, and which is 100%, and Caesar 99.9%. So this is perfectly okay. So let's try with the fork. So this is fog here. Again, this is 100% metal object and 99.9% fog. So this is one thing. And let's pick some other similar objects from the internet. So I have opened here. This is a wrench, which is kind of a similar object. And let's see. Uh, I'm gonna copy the link here. So what you're gonna do is just paste the link image link here. Mhm. Let's do. So this is the wrench here we got. So you'll see it's a metal object, 100% Caesar, 80.1%, which is amazing, and fog, which is 18.8%, right? So let's see why it is happening here, why it's a Caesar. In a Caesar, we have a common thing, which is, you can say, it can be a round shape. We have a round shape in a Caesar, that's why it's saying 90, and a long leg, which is, that's why it's saying 80% 80.1% Caesar, and with the fog, it is 18.8%. So maybe the other reason is the color. So the background colors is white. All the images are having a white color backgrounds, and the other thing is the color of your objects. So this can be the reasons, possible reason why it is showing 80% Caesar and 18% fog. Let's try with the spoon. We have other object which is similar, which is spoon. Let's copy the URL and so this is our spoon here. It's processing. You can see it's a metal object. Let's say it's fog, 99.9%. So this is kind of a very different result. So here we can see the spoon is kind of a similar to a fork. It's have a same kind of leg, and in the front you can see it's a kind of similar shape. That's why it's saying fork. The spoon is a fork. So let's try with some other object. I have a Caesar here, which is kind of open Caesar. So let's try it again with this particular object. So this is my Caesar, and you can see it's a 99.9% Caesar. So it is able to identify the Caesar perfectly. So let's get some challenging object. This is jet air, which I picked from internet. Let's see how it respond to this particular image. Let's see. I'm gonna paste it here. You'll see. You can see the result here, and it is 99.8% metal objects, and 94.2% Caesar, and 5.7%, which is a fog. So it's kind of the very shocking results, because it's not a either it's not a Caesar or a fog. But if you go and see, this jet is having a kind of shape which is similar to your Caesar. So that's why it is showing 94.2% Caesar, right? Again, why it's a fork? Maybe it's having some sharp things, sharp notch in the front. That's why it's showing it's a fork. But the fork percentage is very less, 5.7%. Probability is very less. So this is some of the results we get from the quick test. So although we can say the model is kind of perfect model, or it's around 90%, 95%, it's a correct reading, is giving a correct reading. So this is about how cognitive services Azure is working for the image classification. Thank you so much.